Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fragrance Fraternity. Today is a momentous day because we did it. We crossed into triple digit territory. Over 120 members of the fraternity as I checked this morning. Thank you so much to every single one of you who subscribed, watched, listened, even watched for 5 seconds and then turned it off. Whatever, any way that you've interacted with my channel, thank you so much. I'd be nothing without you. You are the reason that this fraternity exists. And today, as a thank you, I'm going to give you 10 of my absolute favorite men's designer fragrances that are over $50. Tomorrow, I'll do another video with under $50. Try to give you the best information that I can possibly give you around these fragrances so you can make a good decision with your hard-earned money. I know how hard it is to make money out there, especially with things going up in price. And you don't want to waste your money, and I don't want you to waste your money, but I want you smelling and feeling great. So you're going to be feeling great and smelling great with any of these fragrances. Let's get started with number 10, Light Blue Eau Intense from Dolce & Gabanna. It's going to be one fragrance from every house, by the way. This one is a lemony, aquatic type of a fragrance, perfect for summer that's coming up here shortly. It is great performance, good for the gym, really good for any situation, very versatile. This one, I admit, at first I was not loving. I did not really understand this fragrance at first, but then it grew on me. And I would say if you're going to try this one out, try it in the air. The magic of this one is in the air. So do not spray it and get all up in here, get very up close with it. It may hit you. It may be a little bit too pronounced with the lemon. It may be a little bit off-putting. Try to let it hit your nose from the air, and then you will understand the magic that is Light Blue Eau Intense, my favorite from the Light Blue line, and I believe also my favorite Dolce & Gabbana fragrance, period. Let's keep it going with number 9. Rolf's Club Parfum, an excellent blue fragrance, my current favorite blue fragrance on the market right now. It takes the eau de parfum and just improves it in every single way possible. It's a blue fragrance for a classy individual. It's got the shower gel vibe that most blue fragrances have, except it's got a little bit of vetiver in there to class it up a bit. Great performance, it's gonna last a long time, ultra versatile. If you're gonna buy just one fragrance, this could be your one fragrance because there is not a situation where this would not work. This is so appealing, head turning, smells expensive, smells luxury. It's gonna make you feel classy when you wear it. I like the presentation with the little flask style. You don't see that too often. It's very portable in that way, and you don't have to worry about losing the cap. So try this one out. They have it at the Macy's, Sephora, wherever you shop for your fragrances. And you can see the liquid through this matte black, which I like that you can see how much you have left. Classy blue fragrance right there. Love it, love it, love it from Ralph Lauren. That's my favorite Ralph Lauren right now. Number 7 on the list is going to be 1 Million Cologne, what I believe to be the number 1 rose men's designer fragrance. So freaking awesome, guys. It's going to make the ladies turn their heads like, whoa, what is that very unique smelling individual who smells kind of like a bed of roses but doesn't smell overly feminine. This is, I would say, it goes unisex because of the rose, but it's not so feminine to where you couldn't wear it as a man. And it is made for men after all. This bottle is beautiful. I love the cap. I wish all the 1 millions had a cap like this. Unfortunately, this one is discontinued, but it does pop up from time to time. If you can snag a bottle of this and you like floral fragrances for men, if you don't mind stuff that maybe leans a little bit unisex, you're going to be very unique with this one and standing out. I doubt that there would be anybody wearing this one. It's got good performance, got great projection. It's a head turner. It's a compliment monster. I've put a lot of use into it over my days, as you can tell. And I love just even looking at the bottle of this one because it's so beautiful and well done. 1 Million Cologne from Paco Rabanne. They don't really make fragrances like that, like they did with the rose style for men as much anymore. So you're gonna stand out wearing that one. Where you won't stand out is where you're gonna wear this one, right? This is Sauvage Eau de Parfum. Now you might not stand out here, but I don't care because I love the way this smells, and even if a lot of people have it, that doesn't make it a bad fragrance. It actually makes it a really good fragrance. As popular as this one is to hate, I'm not afraid to admit how much I love Sauvage. It's really one of my favorites. For this video, I went with the Eau de Parfum, which I think smells a little bit more mature, a little bit more of the shower gel vibe versus the black pepper that you're gonna get in the Eau de Toilette. Perhaps not as fresh as the Eau de Toilette, but you could substitute the Eau de Toilette in here as well. One of those Sauvages. Even the Parfum is excellent. It's a little bit sweeter, so good for the winter time. And the Elixir is obviously more mature and is going to be for the most mature crowd. But any of the flankers, any of the Sauvages are excellent in my opinion. Well worth the money. They smell expensive. They smell like their price would dictate. Love Sauvage. You probably already know about it. A lot of Ambrox in there, some black pepper, and just a freshness that lingers for hours. Next one we have from the house of Prada, Prada L'homme. This is known as the king of the office, perfect for office, school, ultra versatile, good for a job interview. This is a great fragrance though if you don't know what to wear and you don't want to offend a person, or you don't want to offend maybe somebody new that you're meeting. You're not going to offend anybody with this one. It's a very soapy, clean, iris forward fragrance for men, but not iris in a makeup-y way, more iris in a clean, maybe semi-powdery way. You're going to smell like in a beautiful, expensive bar of soap. And who doesn't want to smell like a bar of soap, right? I know I do. Check out Prada L'homme if you want the best soapy designer men's fragrance on the market right now. The next one is going to be Chanel Allure Homme Sport. Now, this is not a new release. This has been out for a while. And I prefer this one over the Eau Extreme, but a lot of people do like the Tonka Bean of the Eau Extreme, and I understand that. They do smell quite similar. However, I do prefer this one because of the creaminess. The way that it combines the aquatic freshness with creaminess is incredible here. This one, I wish it had more performance, but that's the only drawback with this one. The actual scent profile DNA is fantastic. It's one that I will want to keep in my collection in some form, whether that's this or a Missoni Wave or a Versace Pour Homme. Some iteration of this DNA I want to keep forever. So this one I smelled when I was in Cabo, and I was walking back to my hotel room to change for dinner after a long day of being at the beach. And there was a couple that had already changed and that they were walking opposite of me, and they were heading to dinner a little bit earlier than my drunk ass was stumbling home after the pool party, right? And the gentleman, I believe, was wearing the Chanel Allure Homme Sport, and that I caught a whiff of it in the Cabo air, and it just solidified, damn, how good this one really is and how timeless it is. This one will be good forever. I think in 20 years you could still rock this and smell aquatic, fresh, with a beautiful bit of that creamy nature as well. The next one is going to be from Yves Saint Laurent. This is La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electrique. Now, this is sadly discontinued in the United States. I heard in Europe, though, you can still find it pretty easily, so that's why I'm including it here. And this one takes everything that we love from La Nuit de l'Homme, except not as spicy with the cardamom and more of a blue fragrance and Broxton type of a vibe. It mixes those two worlds so beautifully. If you don't want to overpay like I did for Bleu Electrique, just get the original La Nuit de l'Homme, then that's also a fantastic fragrance that you can't go wrong with. Definitely a little bit more spicier in the cardamom, but you do pick up that original La Nuit DNA in here with a little bit of the shower gel and Broxton blue freshness added in. The combination is phenomenal. This is one that is at the very top of my list as far as designer goes. Possibly the best designer for me of all time. So La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electrique, really great date night, really great evening out. Man, if you just want to smell sexy, alluring, just provocative in every way possible, that's the one to go with. This one is also a good one for that category. This is Le Male Les Parfums from Jean-Paul Gaultier. I think that this one blows Ultramale out of the water. I know Ultramale gets so much hype, but I think this one is just so much better. This one smells like milk chocolate, cotton candy, sugary. It doesn't have chocolate in there, but it just gives you that kind of milk chocolate type of vibe with some sugary sweetness. Good for a night out, good for cooler weather. Wouldn't wear this one in the summer, but it's gonna work everywhere else. This one is gonna pull a lot of positive attention. It's gonna really appeal to people who like sweeter fragrances. And as far as Jean-Paul Gaultier fragrances go, I believe this to be the best one. It's got an iris note, which is very modern, very popular right now to have iris included in men's fragrances. So Le Male Les Parfums, hype beast, and for good reason. Next one is going to be Spicebomb Nightvision Eau de Parfum from Viktor and Rolf. Most people are going to like the original. Most people are going to like the extreme, and I understand that. Those fragrances are not really in the scent profile of stuff that I love to wear. I don't really love overly spicy stuff. I do want some sweetness and freshness in there, and that's what you're going to get with this one. Green Jolly Rancher vibes with a little bit of nuttiness added from a pistachio note. Excellent performance, excellent projection. This is a great clubbing fragrance. It's my clubbing go-to right now, and you're going to turn a lot of heads with this one. It's going to last. It's going to outcompete the other scents in the air. It's just going to overtake them. When you try this one, you only need to spray it one time if you want to try it. Otherwise, you're going to just choke yourself out so quick with this, because like the grenade might suggest, this is a powerful, powerful fragrance. Nightvision Eau de Parfum, green Jolly Rancher with some spices in there, and a little bit of nuttiness from pistachio in there. The last one, we made it to the number one, and rightfully so, with Giorgio Armani, Acqua di Gio Profondo. So when Alberto Marias created Acqua di Gio, what he had in mind was he wanted to bottle the ocean, essentially encapsulate what it felt like to stand by the ocean and smell that sea breeze and put it in a bottle. And at the time, that was quite a revolutionary thing. These days, we've heard that sort of phrase and nuance a lot from different brands. Oh, this is the ocean in a bottle. But at the time, that was quite revolutionary. And I think that this Profondo pays homage to that vision of that art form that he wanted to create the most. It smells like seawater splashing against big rocks in the ocean, and you get a little bit of that minerality that emanates from that. So this one takes you right to that, like you're standing in the Greek islands and you're watching the waves hitting the water, the waves hitting the rocks rather, and it's creating this saltiness in the air, and you're picking up the minerality from the rocks and the saltiness from the ocean. That's what Profondo is all about, and it pays homage to what Acqua di Gio is really supposed to be and what it was created to be. So Profondo, I love it. Profumo is good too. I think Profondo is just a little bit more versatile and a little bit more youthful, so that's why I picked it over Profumo. But Profumo is excellent as well. And don't worry, it is discontinued, but I heard that the new Acqua di Gio, I believe Parfum, is basically Profumo in a different bottle. So don't worry, if you're big fans of Profumo, you're going to be able to get it again. Profondo, I wish it lasted a little bit longer, but don't care because the smell is so damn good. I've gotten a lot of compliments on this one. It's one that I'm really looking forward to rocking this summer. So that's it. That's all 10 of some of my absolute best designer men's fragrances that I have to offer as a thank you for crossing into triple digit territory. Over 120 members of this fraternity. Let's keep growing. Let's keep smelling great. Let's keep feeling great. Guys, if there's something in life that you want to go for, but something's holding you back, maybe try one of these fragrances, smell, a couple different things, apply it, change your clothes, maybe take a shower, maybe do a workout, and find a way to motivate yourself to keep going, to keep the positive thoughts in your mind, to block out the negative energy, because in this life, it can feel like everything is working against you, but you just have to try to maintain on that path. You're gonna get thrown off like a rocket headed toward the moon. It's gonna be off course, and then you need to correct. Just keep correcting, and eventually you're gonna reach your goal in whatever you're trying to do, and you're gonna be smelling great along the way. Thanks for your time today. I'm gonna do 10 of under $50 for tomorrow. Come back tomorrow to check out that video. Take care. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much for your support.